Red meat is the best thing for your body for healing and restoring your muscles, restoring your cells. It also includes high levels of amino acids, magnesium, zinc, vitamins B3, B1, and B12, and also omega-3. Hello, this is Lorraine, and welcome to Healthy Living, Spirit, Soul, and Body. So today I am standing by my grill, and it's Memorial Day weekend, and what do most people do? They cook things on the grill. And I thought it would be a good idea to talk about a healthy meal that you can make on the grill. And I discovered this about a month ago, and it's a recipe for healthy burgers. And I know that there's been a lot of talk about beef and how healthy beef is and how we've been lied to all these years. So I thought it would be a good idea to get some ground beef and add all kinds of good stuff to it and heat it on the grills. Someone told me the best thing to do is cook a burger on a very hot grill. So I'm going to start this off by starting my grill and getting everything going. So by the time I come out here, it's going to be close to 500 degrees, okay? So here we go. So here I am in my kitchen, and we're going to take the ground beef and mix all kinds of good stuff with the ground beef and then cook them on the grill. And here's the interesting thing. The reason why I like this recipe so much is that it puts all kinds of different ingredients into the ground beef that I would have never thought of using. So that's always good. So let's talk about what the ingredients are. Okay, so the ingredients are obviously ground beef. Now, I've just started cooking with beef and ground beef, so probably in the future I will look to get some relatively inexpensive grass-fed beef, okay? But for now, this was the best thing I could find in the store. It's Laura's lean beef. Never added hormones or antibiotics, an excellent source of protein, 92% lean, 8% fat, okay? Now, the other ingredients that we're gonna need is we're gonna need 1 red pepper, 1 onion, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of flour, some parsley. It doesn't really give me how much, so I'm just gonna kind of brush it in there. Some salt, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon cumin, which is an interesting spice to add to my ground beef. 1 teaspoon red pepper. I'm not going to add that much, probably 1/4 teaspoon, if anything. And coriander. It doesn't call for garlic powder, but I love garlic, so I'm going to add a little bit, maybe like 1/2 teaspoon, maybe even 1/4 teaspoon of the garlic powder. Okay, so let's put everything in, and then we're going to bring it out to the grill. Okay, so let's start by putting the ground beef in my metal bowl. And this is 1 pound of ground beef. And next we're going to put in some chopped onion, 1 chopped onion. Now I'm chopping the red pepper right now, and I am trying to make the pieces as small as possible, okay? It just makes it easier when you're forming the hamburger to have everything stick together. Okay, so let's take the chopped red pepper and add it to my ground beef. Next, let's add 1 egg to the mixture. And salt. Some parsley. One teaspoon of cumin. I love the smell of cumin. 1/4 teaspoon of the crushed red pepper. You want it to be, don't want it to be too hot. 1 teaspoon coriander. Whoops. And last but not least, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, because this stuff is potent. Okay. And now I'm going to clean my hands and mix up the ground beef. So let's mix up everything. Make sure the egg is well mixed into the rest of the ingredients. And just the smell of all the spices is tremendous. And as I mentioned, the grill is heating up, so by the time I get these hamburgers made, the grill should be nice and hot. Now this is a pound of ground beef. Oh, I forgot to put a tablespoon of flour. Okay, so let's separate this as best we can into 3 portions. Okay, so those are 3 burgers. 2 of them I'm going to put in the freezer and 1 we're going to cook right now. Okay, so here's the 2 burgers that I'm going to be freezing, and notice I put them in the bag, but I separated them. So when I go to defrost them and eat them, you know, in the next day or so, it'll be real easy. Okay, so I'm going to take these and put them in the freezer. This one I'm going to bring out to the grill. Okay, so here we are back outside, and my grill is extremely hot. I don't think it could get any hotter. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spray the grill with some Pam spray so the hamburger doesn't stick, okay? All right, so let's get our burger on the grill. Now, I'm sure there are better grillers out there than me, because I'm literally just starting to do this. I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna cook it probably for about 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 4 minutes, so I believe it's gonna be ready to be flipped. So let's do that. Looks pretty good. Okay, so another 4 minutes and I will test it. Okay, so we're going to take the burger off the grill and it looks done. And this may be tricky because it's kind of falling apart. So I am going to be ready here. Okay. It's not picture perfect, but you know what? I'm sure it's going to taste good. Okay, so here I am with my burger, and I heated up some vegetables, basically leftovers that I had in the refrigerator, cauliflower and Brussels sprouts. So we're going to add that to my burger to make a really healthy meal. So here I am with my delicious burger, and I always say that healthy can be delicious. Just a few more things about why beef and red meat is actually good for you. I've heard people say that red meat is the best thing for your body for healing and restoring your muscles, restoring your cells. It's very good as far as having red meat after a workout. It also includes high levels of amino acids, magnesium, zinc, vitamins B3, B1, and B12, and also omega-3. Okay, so we're thinking a little bit differently about red meat, but it's all good, okay? And we always have to really investigate on our own sometimes about, what is really good and what isn't. And of course, grass-fed is the best, but if you don't have grass-fed, at least get red meat into your diet somehow. Since I've learned this recipe, I've been having burgers probably about at least once a week, okay? And I've really been enjoying it, okay? You tried my burgers maybe this Memorial Day weekend or sometime during the summer. I love them. And like I said, I always take a pound and I make at least 3 burgers. That way I have 2 for a night when I don't have a lot of time to cook. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give me a big thumbs up and like and subscribe and share the video maybe to some people that need to get some good healthy recipes in their repertoire. So have a really wonderful day. Have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. This weekend is not necessarily for games and family and all that stuff. It's really to remember the people that died in our wars and how grateful we are for their sacrifice. Okay, so have a wonderful weekend, wonderful Memorial Day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.